Hi, Chris Duff over at Serious Land Capital, vacant land funding partner. Today, just wanted to comment more on just always maintaining a professional quality of work within your main line of business. That probably doesn't do it justice. I guess the quote I was thinking of more recently is also from Robin Sharma. I know I've brought him up as an author, famous from the 5 a.m. Club, a few times where he likes to remark, nothing fails like success. Meaning, when you're getting to the top of your game or feeling like you're at an apex, that is the moment that you need to remain the most vigilant because that is when you start losing your hunger a bit and starting to get comfortable with the success that you've had, and your standards might start to slip a little bit. I mean, look at how many times, in sports, it's such an obvious example. Like a team does everything it takes to win a championship, but then the next year they have that championship slump. Not all the time, but a reasonable amount of time, because it's hard to awaken that same level of hunger to reach the mountaintop when you've already made it there. With something like that in mind, I think about that often within the land space because, like, at its core, our business is focused on evaluating land deals and making sure that we underwrite and purchase the best possible properties without making mistakes. And I've noticed as my responsibilities have just piled up so significantly. I know I've remarked on this within the past couple of weeks here, trying to continue to grow Serious Land Capital, get some nasty properties out from the dispo side, also try to build up Land Pricer again and have it orient around an entirely different tech stack now that we had to go in a different direction as far as the UX. All of that, at the same time, just doing more and more marketing, pushing out tons of content, daily podcasts, now weekly newsletters, ensuring that our SEO and GEO articles are routinely going out on a weekly basis, if not at an even higher cadence. Also trying to stick with Callan's really aggressive Accelerate to Automate AI curriculum to free up even more potential within our business. Like, trying to balance all of that, it's easy to start to lose sight on maintaining the same level of deal review quality as we've become known for. Just because it's like, I've done so many of these. Really have a certain level of mastery over it, and I try to delegate even more. Can my assistant do some of these? I'll just double check later. When I have to remind myself, no, if we don't maintain a certain level of communication here, and I don't keep my skills sharp, especially for high priced properties, that is where mistakes come back to bite you and can quickly put you out of business if you don't stay focused. Like, ultimately, my business, really the only way that we make money is by purchasing and then selling properties. Like that's where the profit center is, really the sole piece. And like, I can keep telling myself, I need to make this faster and more efficient. And that's, I'm trying to build Land Pricer for myself in order to solve these problems. But in the meantime, until it's ready, like, we also have an obligation to our investor clients who bring us deals to review them quickly and maintain that same level of focus on going above and beyond and delivering excellent results to our customers. And you have been building up more testimonials lately. Like, I'm not displaying these publicly necessarily. They're within our like AI and so forth. They tell us what we're doing well. And it certainly feels good to hear that our process is being recognized and our attention to detail on how to pursue certain properties. That definitely means a lot. And the fact that we have many repeat clients coming out to us and tons of referrals like that, that speaks for itself there. But unless I maintain that same level of hunger and intensity toward delivering a high quality result to my clients, whether it's myself taking care of folks or my team, our business starts to fall apart outside of that. Plus, even me building a software product that's trying to make things easier, like, staying sharp on underwriting, like it is a daily process. Again, go back to the sports analogies, like the champions, they're out on the field or on the court practicing day after day, no matter what. It's a beginner's mindset. You got to keep learning and accelerating even your growth to reach the next level or even maintain the progress that you've already attained, because, competitors and other technologies get better every single day, every single week. So you have to do more to even stay at a steady state in the first place. That's something, especially from a small business perspective, like it's something a lot of folks don't really perceive as just, coasting is not going to maintain what you've already done, because you're going to get past very quickly. So that's something I think about a lot, and why, even this morning, I had probably like 5 deals on a backlog to go through, some offline reviews, and my assistant had dove into them. But, some of these were like higher priority clients. Some of these were really big deals. And I'm like, okay, I also want to make sure, I noted some errors within what my assistant was doing and the way he was planning on following up. So I went back to the basics, like, okay, let's really nail this down, how we need to orient our responses, how to think about these deals, and here's what we're going to do. And then, just knock those out steadily. It's good on a Friday, to kind of clean the books, heading into a weekend as well here. And even though, I did want to get some other deep work done, I still got a lot from Land Pricer done too, but I'm like, I still need to remember my core business. If I really consider myself a master underwriter, like, you have to go back to the well and you got to keep getting better. You got to focus on these and not get distracted, not try to rush through it. There's a reason people come to you. And if you're going to be risking $500,000 on a purchase, you better be darn sure about figuring it out and not making a key mistake. I mean, you've seen me talk about, even recently, some really critical mistakes we've made on a couple properties within Tennessee that just show that no matter how long we've been doing this for years now, there's still room to grow, and mistakes still can come up. Nobody's perfect. We try to be as much as possible, and we keep, making sure that we don't make the same mistake twice. At least we do that. But, again, if you operate all across the country, there's just a high risk, high reward game, and you really, really got to be on your toes to ensure you're not getting caught in something nasty. So hopefully that is a helpful message to you all. By the way, one of those Tennessee deals, the one that we're putting up for absolute auction, talked to the auctioneer today. He was feeling a lot better about it, very excited about the deal. We were also prepping AI prepped listing copy, just trying to be A+ with our advertising. And we already had known from calling the city that there was city water and sewer available. I mean, on a rural 25-acre lot, that's not common. But then the auctioneer actually found the existing survey/plat that the county office had, which actually confirmed the exact map out of where the sewer was. So that is even more beneficial to buyers. So that's obviously going to be huge. I mean, 25-acre lots that have sewer access is a rarity, no matter where you are in the country. So we think that should benefit our process a lot. Again, we're going to be sweating bullets until this auction is done, crossing fingers we at least break even on this. But, the docs have been signed. We're in. I will be letting you know once we go live this next Thursday. But I'm definitely feeling better about it than I was last week. So with that in mind, if you're looking for funding, seriousland.capital. Zero cost review of your land deals at Land Daily Diligence Facebook group, and landpricer.ai for the most simple and accurate way to price land. We're getting better at it every day. Looking forward to sharing more with you all soon. Subscribe and share. Take care. Bye.